Trying to get my dribble right. Trying to get my dribble right. I got a lot of shit on my desk right now. Good evening, people. Hotline, what up? Ooh wee. We're gonna get off into this NBA shit in a little bit. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. I think I'm gonna crack 200,000 tonight or in the morning. Probably tomorrow sometime. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Too much money on the floor. Oh man, they woke up early this morning throwing money all over the damn floor. It's all over the floor. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it, man. It's money on the floor. We had a countdown. We were counting down until the time that Oschino went all the way off. We knew that was coming. Sheesh, she said, there's a lot going on, Gully. Yes, it is. That rookie from Philly looked real good. The backcourt from the 76ers put up about 70 points last night. Tyrese Maxey and the other guy, I forget his name. Maxey had 40. The other guy had like 34. When you're getting that type of scoring from your backcourt, man, it's going to be problems for somebody. Mavs don't want no problems with Oschino. No. Oh, went the fuck off. Oh, went the fuck off. We knew it. VJ Edgecombe, yeah. He said, Joel killed my parlay. Joel sucks, man. Joel has been cursed ever since he said that slick shit about LeBron at the Olympics. But the Philadelphia 76ers looking good. It seemed like I want to talk basketball first, but that was going to be for the second portion of my discussion. Wemby got busy. Wemby looked like a cheat code. He got a handle now, a serious handle. I seen him do some shit last night. Dallas didn't have Kyrie, though. We're going to get to that. Boom, boom, boom. Daryl Javon, peace and salute. Brother Dribble, salute to the chat. Thank you. O said, we are sharing our daughter. I knew that was coming. The way this internet shit works, you can give somebody fuel to get on your ass, and they have an incentive. The incentive is that they're going to get paid. There's two types of compensations, well, really three, but two of them are valuable. You can go off and, do your little thing, your live stream or your post, and get your shit off your chest, and people seem to be attracted to those types of content. So people seem to be attracted to those types of videos, especially when you animate it like Oschino. You can get paid, and Oschino often talks about, hey, man, I'm getting paid, man. I don't know why y'all fucking with me when I get paid to do this. You can get paid like that, or you can get a lot of new subscribers. Subscribers is compensation, too. Big Neil, I appreciate your super chat. Thank you. Technology is too advanced to commit crimes. Live righteous, people. So, he started it off. First and foremost, you a rat. I said this a couple of days ago. I haven't seen anybody who was accused or pinpointed to be a cooperator or a law enforcement provocateur. I haven't seen nobody who has been accused of these things online step away and go about their business. That shit about Dutch, that's been out for years. That's old news in Philly. Most recently, he was on a podcast with him and a couple of other guys. I believe one of them was a Bay. One of them might have been related to Tifi Bay. I think his last name was Bay. He was a part of a podcast, and the dude on the podcast kicked him off the podcast because of the revelations of what he allegedly did some years ago. New York City ain't really in tune with Philly shit all like that, so Dutch was able to make his way over to the Math Hoffa show and get him some light over there. But the title of the video put them in a line of fire, number one. Number two, like O said, Math played Dutch, he did. But the title on the video said Emilio Sparks did working with Oschino hurt your career or something to that effect. Why he did that, I don't know. Why he would say that was working with Oschino did it hurt his career. Oschino has had a better career than Sparks. If you compare the two, Oschino has had a better career than Sparks, even with incarceration. He has. He ended up solo wise. Oschino ended up having more success, more of a following, I believe. He put in more work than Sparks. Sparks had a project that came out on Koch called Payback. I covered that project. I did I actually did a DVD with him, but he said Math was mad he didn't know about that show. I'll tell you something about Philly MCs and Philly hip hop, the hip hop scene down there. They got so much going on of their own, contained within their own city. They don't really be tuned in with what's going on outside of the city. Like, they don't pay attention. You can't say that Oschino really knew about Math Hoffa. He didn't, and I guess Math was offended. Oschino is from Philadelphia. They got their own battle rappers. They got their own battle rap culture. Math Hoffa ain't did nothing that's been so outstanding that someone would know who he is. True enough, his platform has 1 point something million followers, but a lot of the content pertains to New York City. So most people from Philly probably wouldn't watch that shit. O is working with CEO Nafis. They got their own thing going on, so he probably didn't really know who the fuck he was. But the title of that video put Dutch in the line of fire. And he was asking Dutch and Sparks questions, and Dutch kept implying that Oschino was either crazy, delusional, or hurt, and he kept talking about his son, who, Oschino lost a son. And he kept saying, well, you never know what's gonna come out of somebody's mouth when they're hurting or they're going through something. He kept saying that he was going through something. Instead of just saying, I don't want to talk about that, or ask him. He was in a rap group with him. For Dutchy, man, who's from major figures, to be on a platform talking about Oschino, that's ass backwards. But he participated in it. I've seen another video that came out of that Math Hoffa platform, and it said something like Dutchy Man said that Nori and Drink Champs was ducking him. He was implying that he should have got an invite of some type to go to Drink Champs. Dutch didn't do a lot in hip hop. He didn't. I interviewed him. The highlight of Dutch's career was being with major figures. The highlight of him and Spado's career, in my opinion, was a song called Dead Man Walking. Yes, I think they was on Cameron's project, because they also was signed to Undies. But if you ask somebody what's their signature song, Dutch and Spade, they probably gonna say Dead Man Walking. Dead Man Walking was fire, but it was more so a mixtape record. You know what I'm saying? It was more so a mixtape record. So what the fuck? He got on there and he was implying that he should be on Drink Champs, but he really don't have the resume of someone who would be invited to Drink Champs. Dutch, you more of a DVD Philadelphia underground artist, so to speak. No solo success, no notable solo projects, just nothing. Did nothing notable. And this ain't no diss, I'm just keeping it real. If it came down to which one had more of a story between Dutch and Spade, it probably would be Spado, for real. Dutch up there talking like he was really on and popping. He got 2 features on his discography, and that's it. Yeah, he was tripping me out with that. He was carrying on like he was really, really a major factor in music, and that's not the truth. We can look this shit up for real. Oschino appetizer series tapes are fire. What you think about Chauncey Billups getting arrested? I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. I am. Make sure that y'all subscribe. He said you are on 2 lives. My name has been blazing hot this week. Mass battle rap highlights was punching on someone. Nothing more than that. If you want to say that he has any highlights associated with his career, it's his podcast run that he had, my expert opinion, before it imploded, and punching Jay Dose and Sirius Jones and fighting disaster. That's it. That was some sucker shit by Dutch to ask Sparks about O and Charlie Mack, and it was sucker shit for Mav to have Sparks on the show, period, because he only did it because O didn't know about his show. I think he played dumb. Sparks has been on a lot of platforms recently. I told y'all what no good comes when people start going on tours. When people start going on tours, going platform to platform, it's not a good thing. It never ends well, for real. If you've been on somebody's platform recently, you don't got to go to 2 and 3 more after that. That's just, I don't know, being a ball hog or being insecure. Even though they paying you, you still got to have something to talk about. And the highlight of Sparks' career probably would be some Jay-Z questions and shit like that. Even he don't have no extensive call me to a platform to talk dialogue that he can share. He was a part of the Hot 97 freestyles. He was on Rockefeller. Jay-Z ended up with his song Give It To Me. And that's it. That's it. Dudes in the streets be in the mix and in jail. They don't be up on all these podcasts. That's what O was saying. He said, man, I'd have been in and out of jail. I don't know what the hell's going on. What are these guys going to talk about on Drink Champs? They don't deserve any roses. Come on. That's the truth. Sparks is a junkie. Once a wet head, always a wet head. Sparks was talking like he needed a handler. That dust got the best of him. Ooh-wee. Y'all ain't playing no games in here. Make sure that y'all subscribed, man. I'm going to tell you right now. 199,117. I'm gonna crack 200,000 probably tomorrow sometime if things keep going according to plan. But if you ain't here, you gotta subscribe, please. He said, I just peeped how heavy you moving. It's money on the floor. Everybody needs to be in perpetual motion right now. They all left money on the floor. It's money on the floor right now. It is. Did y'all see Oschino's did y'all see his implosion? Baraka Allah Fakam. You fucked that up. That trifecta out here in Japan killing a wife. That's what's up. Make sure you come back and re-up. Oschino was the Lloyd Banks of state property. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad it's working out for you. I'll sub right now. Let me get you out of here, pimp. Have a good one. Sparks just don't want no problems with his guys, so he's diplomatic in interviews. He got high and he be rambling, but so what? He was put in a line of fire. People that be sitting in these seats at these podcasts, you got to be able to recognize if you being used or not, and that's what is essentially happened. Mav Hoffa from Brooklyn, he used 2 Philly guys to spite a 3rd Philly guy, and they fell for it. But O's pissed off. Appreciate the content. You're welcome. What cities is in here right now? He said not Pop. That had trim. That shit was crazy. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. The title in the video said, come retaliate. That's basically what it did. It did. Minneapolis Math Hoffa using them to get back lit. DC, the trifecta make them tap out. Detroit, Buffalo, Virginia Beach, West Philly, Camden. Did you get a chance to look into the good Gucci book? You're really the only one that caught Gucci having an episode when he decked Mac Breezy. I hear what people saying about him. I'm not the biggest Gucci Man fan in the world. Some people said they think he was cloned. He's paranoid, schizophrenic. He probably ain't the only one. Do he strike me as that type? Yeah, I think he shot out. Yeah. But he's not the only one. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Bed-Stuy, North Philly, Columbus. If only we can get more music for Petey Crack. Sparks look like a '03 Globetrotter. Philly by the way of Mississippi, Akron. PILLMATIC 3. Big dudes, what's up? We gotta mix two more songs. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Why it's taking this long. We had to get the project mixed. It's been done since last month. A guy that was working with us, who he mixes the project according to PA Dre's ear, he wanted to be compensated. Dre came to me and asked me about the compensation. I said, I ain't giving him nothing. He lucky to be a part of this. He started out as someone who, kind of like volunteered his services on PILLMATIC 1, PILLMATIC 2. He wanted his name associated with a project that was legitimate, had some major hitters on the project. He wanted that to be a part of his resume. So by the time the third project came, he got this bright idea that we was making money or something like that, and he wanted to be compensated. Man, I ain't giving you no goddamn money. I don't give a fuck if that shit don't get mixed. Y'all can upload the music the way niggas send it back to me in an email. I don't care. Shit sound good to me. But Dre got a professional ear. I'm not giving that nigga nothing. You lucky to be down, straight up. So we ended up having to go to somebody else who volunteered their services to mix the project, but he was gonna do the mixing in between his paid assignments. I said, I ain't in no hurry. I ain't paying him. I don't care. Flint, Michigan, Dallas raised residents. Crack got so many fires from nippers on IG, probably got 3 classics tucked. Any good picks for parlay? I don't gamble, man. I don't know nothing about that. What do you think about Dutch? I had to cuss Dutch out like a year or two ago. I cussed his ass out too. I cussed his ass the fuck out. He reached out to me asking me about some dark low shit. Like, nigga told me that I'm starting to annoy him. I said, man, who the fuck you think you talking to? You little red looking ass nigga. I couldn't believe he said that. I would have bitch smacked the fuck out of him, spit on my palm and slapped that little nigga. I couldn't believe he said that shit. He thought he was gonna get that shit. You can't defend OBH. They the ones that blew up the spot and told everybody you was a rat. If y'all want to know who brought it to the table, it was OBH. It was OBH. OBH the ones that blew it up. It was an OBH vlog that they blew it up. They the ones that told everybody he was a rat. Nigga, you think you gonna gain some favor with them by coming over here, getting in my business? Rat, get the fuck out of here. He said he admitted telling. He better get the fuck, boy. Stay out my business, man. Go get you some business. He had no, I don't even know what the fuck he was thinking about. Now you got Oschino saying that he dumped off in his baby mom and he told him. You know he's a sucker. Who goes to a nigga and asks him, was they fucking your bitch? Man, if I suspect a nigga fucking my baby mom, he got that. Like, I'm not gonna ask him or her. The fuck? If it didn't got to that point where you feel that you have to ask, she more than likely done already fucked. So what you asking the nigga for? You wanted to hear that. He wanted to hear that pain and suffering. He wanted to hear it out of old mouth. Old told him. Yeah, I'm fucking her raw too. I know that cut that nigga's soul, but he asked for it. He didn't even have to do that. I remember that it was when ARAB was exposing Cassidy in that New Year's vlog. Yep, OBH the ones that did it. What he said Tinder dick shit. He was up there looking like a peanut M&M. This this internet shit got people in such, they just drastically want to be in front of this camera, man. You know how many dumb low vibrational niggas is online right now because of this Bimmy Supreme Team shit? All these old niggas just, it make niggas look dumb. If you walking around with a cell phone in your hand, you know you walking around with a personal computer, right? Y'all do know these are computers. This is a fucking computer. Y'all know that, right? If you're walking around with a personal computer in your hand every day, all day, and you haven't figured out a way to get some money or open some doors for yourself, you can pull up YouTube videos and get an education. You can learn how to change a tire. You can learn about plumbing. It's all on YouTube for free. But niggas don't be doing that. Niggas want to get on here and get to talking about 30-year-old rat tails and shit like that. Since we on the subject, I knew that they pushed Bimmy to do what he's doing right now. Bimmy said he got some paperwork on the Supreme Team. It is some funny shit going on with them. It is. I seen it for myself some years ago, and I would never ever speak about it. But I seen it. I had it. I was in possession of it. It was a sealed indictment. That's what Bimmy is going to talk about. This specific sealed, I don't know whether it was statements or indictments. It's been a long time ago. Somebody has a sealed situation. He going to bring that to the table. Yep, it's oversaturated. They saying another dude was on Megan's Law. He trying to act unbothered on Instagram. They said something about Puff got cut or somebody put a knife to his neck since he been in prison. I don't believe that shit. For the guy who just mentioned his name, I don't believe it. No. Make sure that y'all subscribe. We gotta move right along, man. That go watch the Oschino video and you see exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see, what do we have here? Okay. The FBI arrested over 30 people, including NBA figures Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, in a major gambling scandal. Billups is charged in connection with an illegal poker operation tied to the mafia. Rozier is accused of manipulating his performance in a game benefiting illegal betting. Somebody just asked me about a parlay. Parlay has become a new word in the lexicon. Those FanDuel, what's the name of them betting apps? FanDuel is one of them. It's about 4 or 5 or more of them. I be seeing girls talking about parlay. Everybody gambling. These NBA niggas, they gambling. And I'm gonna put this out here. I'm gonna read this again, right? The FBI arrested over 30 people, including NBA figures Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier, in a major gambling scandal. Billups is charged in connection with an illegal poker operation tied to the mafia. Didn't this just happen to somebody else a couple of months back? Well, back in the summertime. Didn't this just happen to another NBA superstar back in the summertime? Illegal poker games associated with the mafia. Y'all remember that? Prize Picks. DraftKings. That's one of the names I was looking for. Y'all remember that? Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas had this exact same headline back in the summertime. Y'all remember what Gilbert said he was going to do? Y'all remember what he said, right? He said he was going to tell. He told. It's right there. It's right there. He told. He did. Now let's talk about Chauncey Billups. I don't know for sure. I could look it up. If Chauncey made it to the Hall of Fame At some point, Chauncey Billups probably could have found himself in the Hall of Fame. It might have not have been now, might not have been next year. If he ain't already in there, he probably at some point would have been selected to be an NBA Hall of Famer. Currently, he's the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm pretty sure he's looking for another job outside of basketball because he's not going to continue. The Players Association can't save him. They not. The FBI secured multiple indictments, including the Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and former NBA player Damon Jones. Y'all know who DJ is. Played with LeBron James for the Cleveland Cavaliers. All were arrested as part of the investigation, which involved extensive illegal gambling rings. This is a federal investigation. Director Kash Patel said during a news conference Thursday, Billups was charged in connection with an illegal poker operation. Same thing that happened to Gilbert. Tied to the mafia. Same thing that happened to Gilbert. While Rozier is accused of manipulating his performance during an NBA game to benefit illegal gambling. Jones is one of 3 people charged in both indictments. That means he engaged in a little bit of illegal poker and fixing games, said Joseph Nacella Jr., U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York. The NBA placed Billups and Rozier on immediate leave. I told you, that's the beginning of the suspension. He ain't coming back. After they was indicted, Billups was in court and arraigned in Portland Thursday afternoon. These are the latest updates. The NBA chose to bring gambling into the league. Those are these apps that I'm speaking about. Something was bound to happen. I hope that this don't end up in the lap of LeBron James. I was thinking about him. I said, I hope LeBron ain't got nothing to do with this. They said 30 people. That means that's 30 people that's gonna tell. I hope that shit don't land back in LeBron's lap. But Gilbert definitely told. Him and Gil were partners, Dumb and Dumber. Jonte Porter is the snitch in the indictment. That's the Porter brother that got busted. I think he was playing for Toronto. That's Michael Porter's brother, right? He's in the Hall of Fame. Oh, man. It's no longer about the sport no more. It's about exploitation. I think he's in the Hall of Fame already. Jonte Porter clearly gave everybody up. Shh. He said, but why? Greed. Greed. This can't be described by... No other word can describe this besides these guys being greedy. I'm pretty sure that Chauncey was making millions of dollars as the head coach. All he had to do was just, stand in there and try to create a winning team from scratch. I think Dame Lillard ended up going back there, but I don't know anybody else that's on the Trailblazers roster right now. All he had to do was just stay there and coach. These niggas are greedy. They tell us that they pay these dudes millions of dollars to dunk basketballs. Now they on a slot machine. Something's not adding up. It's greed, I'm telling you. Jonte Porter told us in the indictment. Rozier ratted on Malik Beasley. They ain't get Malik. That's a stain on Chauncey. They let Malik go last. They put out a statement saying that they was no longer investigating Malik Beasley. I don't know what it was that he was supposed to have did. They showed some video footage of a game that he raced down court to lay the ball up after the game was already basically decided, and it looked funny. But after that, they dropped the investigation against him. There's too many taxes they got to pay. It's mob pressure, look like. They not really making the money. You think Chauncey Billups could have his jersey number removed from the rafters in Detroit? Yeah, they'll take him down for some shit like that. Yeah. It's a shame. The Feds got probably like a 95%, 97% conviction rate. They do. You think the mob was going to be left out of online gambling? Obviously, they not. Obviously, they not. Let me see if I can pump this up while I'm on here. They will do anything to protect Braun. It's Gilbert's telling. The Feds had a press conference. They called Chauncey Billups' name first. Poor Chauncey. I ain't a Billups fan. I like this game, though. Chauncey was a part of that 2004 Detroit Pistons team that knocked my Lakers off, so motherfuck Chauncey. Speaking of Feds, the DC dude was on here talking crazy about you the other day. What do you expect to come out of his mouth? He's not intelligent. He's not successful. What do niggas who ain't successful, what do they do? Niggas who ain't intelligent, what do? They talk about people. He's triple cursed. He ain't successful, he ain't intelligent, and he ugly. Dirty looking ass nigga. I know I make him mad. That nigga slow. Slow as a motherfucker. Slow as molasses going uphill. The mafia was wearing fake. You fucked that up. Them dudes be owing money, and the mob guys say, look, do this for a few games, and we can imagine a finals or playoffs game shift in the series, money on the floor. Why Paul Kane look like the older brother? Fab is the older brother. I don't know, man. Kane look like he needs some help. He don't look too good. I don't know what to say. I don't. Gotta get his dribble right. Billups and Stackhouse used to throw gambling parties with all the street niggas in the early 2000s when they played for the Pistons. I ain't surprised. You start working that new techno backpack. I got it in my hand right now. I'm trying to cut it on and shit. I think it's dead. I had it on most of the day. I want y'all to see it. The DC guys, the new Philly trenches. If there was ever somebody who get online with nothing to talk about, it's him. That nigga don't be having nothing to talk about. Nigga don't be having nothing to talk about, man. Nothing. Trying to mic up my new toy for y'all, man. I want y'all to see it, man. I like this joint. That backpack is gonna set trends. It is. This is it right here. That's what it looked like. I love this joint. I do. I want to cut it on, man. It's dead. I had it on all day. What up, Gully? You stay keeping it real. I wouldn't have been here this long. I wouldn't have been here this long without bringing authenticity to the table. I wanna know what y'all think about that most recent video I put out about Bimmy and the Supreme thing. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I think it was a motive. Kareem needs some of that truck. Tired of these Chico DeBarge chains. Go get trucked up, my nigga. You can do it. Damn. Next time I get on here, man, it'll be charged up. It's dead. I had it on. I had it on all day. Put this joint down. Did you see Preem's lieutenant come out and say about Bimmy? I seen the video. Somebody sent it to me. I don't give everybody my attention, man. I don't want to hear what these niggas got to say. These niggas ain't been calling Bimmy a rat. Preem said now everybody comes out the woodwork. These niggas want attention. You know what troubles me the most? After their initial coming out, a week from now, you're going to see podcasts attached to their names. Ain't none of these niggas podcasters. A podcast, that means sound. That's sound. It's not getting in front of a camera and talking. This is not a podcast. This is a live stream. But these slow-ass niggas, they've learned a new word. Algorithm, podcast, and content. Those are the most popular, the 3 most popular vocabulary words online right now. Preem is bitter. I think Preem mad because Bimmy stopped sending money. I agree. Everything don't have what it takes. I seen Prince say that he liked the Ghetto Quran song by 50 Cent. So that eliminates the whole he was dry snitching by making a song about the Supreme Team. Prince, who 50 Cent called a killer in that song, said he had no problem with the song, said he liked it. I wouldn't be surprised if Prince and 50 Cent end up working together at some point. Preem is in jail. He's probably gonna die there. That's the truth. That's the truth. They got that tape, but Prince might end up working with 50 Cent at some point. I didn't know Big Nose Troy and E-Money Bags was that serious. Prince said he called me a killer and I'm not offended. I always thought it was a dope song, and I didn't see where the disrespect or the dry snitching accusation came from. I didn't. They do whatever Preem say, just like when Bimmy got to flip and had his video taken down. Doggy Diamond said he's willing to make peace with you. Fuck Doggy Diamonds. I don't do that. I don't. Once you cross the line, if you got to the point where I got to using profanity and all of that, I meant that shit. There's no reason for us to go back and, try to piece anything or be friends and shit. I done already said suck my dick, and that means you're excommunicated. Nah, fuck Dobby. Nah, no. He was paying homage like most rappers from the hood. How much money can someone backpack advertise and make? I believe that if there's a program associated with this. I loaded it up with all my pictures and all my content. I got shit that I'm selling. That's all I'm putting on my backpack. Truth be told, 50 kept the lights on them Supreme Team niggas. Prince should work with 50 if he knows what's best. He says, Timo Mr. T was good. Let me tell you something about this one right here. This is my most recent one. This one. My jeweler hit me up the other day. I think it was yesterday morning. I said, "What's up?" He said, "You need to go and get that most recent cable reappraised." I said, "Oh yeah?" He said, "Yeah, the price of gold is up right now, so that joint is gonna be up around the area of like 41,000. I just want you to go get appraised and get it documented so you can report that to the insurance company if something happens." But I only paid 27. It's probably been like 9 months. It's worth 41 now. Just that one. How you like that? How you like that? No limit of cash money. I'm taking cash money. I seen Masterpiece performance. He was performing Make You Say That song aged terribly. It did. Mm, mm, mm. He said, "What did doggy do?" I don't want to fuck with him, man. He did some monkey shit, fucking with Whack 100. Daryl Javon, I appreciate your super chat. Yeah, it went up to $40 and shit. If it go up a couple more points, I'm selling it. My silver and gold bullion going through the roof. Preem was majestic in the movie, right? Yes. Seems like 50 was insinuating Preem was his dad. No mystical, no limit. That was people from Queens hating on 50, just looking for a reason. Hmm. You got a point. You got a point. Guess what, though, right? In another 2-3 weeks, 2 weeks, it ain't gonna be on Bimmy. It's gonna be on somebody else. I promise you. Probably 7 to 10 days. People will be off Bimmy and on to something else. We gonna see what Bimmy got up his sleeve. He said he got some paperwork that he wants to present. It's terrible that this is what urban media has come to. The criminal element seems to dominate. You know what I mean? The search engine. It's crazy. They ain't letting up on Bim no time soon. They not damaging him. They not damaging him. A lot of people calling a guy a rat that don't even know him. Bimmy don't know these people that's uploading these videos. That's not. Do he look rattled? He continues to get on platforms, no matter how ridiculous he looks. He was just on Mikey T and some other shit. He don't seem to care. But they put him in a situation where he gonna have to retaliate, and that's where people is gonna find out about that sealed indictment. Watch. Glaze Gibbs won't let up. I don't fuck with Doggy Diamonds, man. Doggy Diamonds did some monkey shit. I'll tell you what happened. We got each other's number. We used to communicate. I was on his platform. He'd been on mine before. I spoke to him one day. I said, "Yo, Whack 100 has said something about his mother. Disrespected Doggy bad. Said something about his mother. I couldn't believe it. Whack 100 did that." And I told Doggy Diamonds, I said, "Yo, you shouldn't be fucking with him." I said, "He just was calling Mano and somebody else from Brooklyn a rat or some old crazy shit. He just was at odds with somebody from Brooklyn." I said, "You shouldn't be fucking with him. You should leave him alone. Don't look right." I told him this over the phone. Told him I don't fuck with him. I think he's a clown. I said, "You shouldn't be mingling with that dude." For some reason, Doggy Diamonds wanted to be involved with Whack 100, mainly because Whack 100 is popping on this clubhouse shit. Doggy Diamonds wanted to be in there interacting with him. One of the days that he was in there interacting with him, Whack 100, not really having any content of his own, told Doggy Diamonds, "Call the Gully TV nigga. For what? I don't even like you. Never met you, don't talk to you, and I don't like you. He told him, call the Gully TV nigga. Doggy said, for what? He said, I got to play for him. It's some business. Doggy Diamonds, I heard it for myself. Told him, all right, I'm gonna call him right now. And then Whack 100 asked him what happened. He said, I called him, he didn't answer. You didn't call me, nigga. You didn't call me. I just told you the week prior that I don't fuck with this nigga. I don't fuck with Whack 100, and you shouldn't fuck with him. So why are you in this chat room fucking with him after I spoke to you about it? Why are you in there with him implying that you called me for him? I cussed his motherfucking ass out. Thought it was some sucker shit. You could have just told him. He don't fuck with you. Could have told him. I can't call him. He don't want to talk to you. He don't fuck with you. He just told me he don't fuck with you. That's the truth. Thought it was some sucker shit. Whack don't like nobody from the East Coast. He act like he got people over here. He be manipulating niggas, man, and dragging niggas onto his platforms and keeps himself into the spotlight. Keeps him, online relevant and shit like that. He just did the same thing to Prince. He cut into him some type of way. What's your perspective on the gambling in the NBA? Them niggas going to jail. They is. And going to get kicked out the league. Being greedy. There's no excuse for it. Kareem just cop more try and hat. Uh-oh. Money on the floor. I'm about to tell everybody what kind of hat you got. Chosen Few. The captain joint. Black and gold. I like that joint. I think it's the last one. It's on his way. Appreciate you. Gilbert Arenas told on everybody. Call the Gully nigga is very dangerous. Fuck you wanna talk to me for? Me and you ain't got no business. I'm a professional. You not. You a hoodlum. You a gang member hoodlum. Me and you ain't got no dealings with each other. China Brim is a fool. Hilarious. Hilarious. I can't believe Chauncey Billups is in that. I was shocked to see him. Shout out to Flea Lord. Flea sent me the article early this morning. I couldn't believe it. I had to go fact check. I couldn't believe it. I need y'all to like this video. It's almost 700 people here. Like this video. And go watch my video that I uploaded before this, man. It's about how I feel about people's motives and whether or not Bimmy is guilty of what's being associated with his name right now. The Big Nose Troy thing, maybe. The Supreme thing, I don't know. Did you and Flea Lord patch things up? Yeah, we good. He on PILLMATIC 3. Got a dope ass song produced by P.A. Dre. It's coming. Me and Flea been good for like over a year now. He on my album. Do you think the Big U indictment has something to do with this gambling probe? I think it was Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert's charges and the charges that they just made public about Chauncey Billups is the exact same thing. He's been associated with a organized crime gambling ring with illegal poker games and shit like that. It's the same thing that happened to Gilbert back in the summer, and Gilbert said he's snitching. I believe him. What about Taj Mahal? I don't fuck with no clowns. Y'all like the video, man. Good evening, man. I'm only going to be here a couple more minutes. Y'all can pull this back. Y'all can go tap into the whole thing about Oschino and Dutch. Last thing I want to talk about is y'all paying attention to Jay Mills? Is y'all paying attention to Jay Mills? They trolling you now. Gully, I was rewatching your live on relationships, and my wife was listening and said, that is what women do. Mm, mm, mm. I think Jay Mills recovered. He recovered fabulously. I think his recovery was impeccable. His rebuttals impeccable. They tried to ridicule and kick dirt on that man's body of work. I thought he flipped it on them niggas pretty. It was excellent. I do. Wack wanted to holler at you. Gully, Young Bell, appreciate you on the still city. Send me a picture, man, so I could post it. The backpack from earlier, is that your merch? Nah, I ordered that. It got a screen. It got a TV screen built in it. Whenever I wear it, it advertises all my merchandise on there. My website, turn you into walking billboard. Anyway, I got to get up out of here. I got something that I need to do. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Super chatters, y'all did y'all thing. Jay Mills definitely found his calling. He said Wack might be counterintelligence. Whenever it's been revealed that he has some type of cases in Texas that disappeared for some guns, people act like that wasn't mentioned and continue to deal with them. Ain't no ethics and morals online, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all have a great evening. I'm ready to take this shit off my neck. Y'all have a good one. Peace.